Hey guys, it's Jan. Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm doing a video on my favorite cheek products that gave me color. Not necessarily just blushes, but other things that just gave me color throughout the summer. So I'm going to start with this and I'll give you an idea of what I mean. It's this Milani Illuminating Face Powder. Now I think this was a hit or miss with a lot of people. This one was Amber Nectar, number 10. I love this. This worked really great for me. I'm sorry for the glare. It just really was a great product for me. It illuminated, it added a little bit of a color. It definitely gave me some coverage, but then again I started with either a tinted moisturizer or a foundation. But for me on those light days it was just a soft, pretty look. And I didn't experiment with any of the other ones. I just stuck with this and I was really happy with it. So that's what I used a lot during the summer. Another face color or face product or cheek product was this Dior Skin Nude Glow in 001 Aurora, and I use this a lot. I got this in place of the Amber Diamond last year. I was in Macy's specifically to get the Amber Diamond, and then I saw this because when I looked at the Amber Diamond I thought it looked a little too chalky. And then I saw this and I said I can get so much more versatility out of this as far as a face color, and I love it. I should have swatched the other one, I will. This just gives me, it's so soft you can't even see it, but on those really hot, humid days, you don't want sometimes to look like you are just loaded down with makeup. And I always wear a full face of makeup, but just some days that you just want it to look like, you know, you were alive, you had a flush to your skin, and, you know, even if I was just staying home, I always put something on. And this just fit the bill perfectly, so I love that. Another product that I use, and I use this a lot when we were on vacation, is the Dior Rose Diamond. And this I have instead of the Amber Diamond because I knew I could use that as a blush, and it worked perfectly. On those days when I wanted a blush, when we were walking around on vacation, I would just use this, and it just gave me, again, a very soft, pretty glow, and then my highlight was in here. So again, I love products that give me that versatility. And this was brilliant. I loved it. Now we're strictly into blushes. Another blush that I absolutely loved during the summertime was my Becca blush color in Sylph. I don't know if you can see that. A very pretty soft color. You know, again, you can't go wrong with Becca products. I did find and do find my Becca products in my local Duane Reade. They have a beautiful, I think it's called Beauty Look area, and it's just a beautiful area dedicated to more of a higher-end drugstore makeup, and this is where I get my Becca, and this color Sylph was just one of my go-to colors. I love it. Another color that I use, but I don't often I don't say I use it, but I do put it on sometimes during the course of the day if I just want a little pop of color, because I find that it really does give me that nice fresh flush of color, is this Laura Mercier blush in Rose Bloom. I may not necessarily start off with this, but sometimes I will dab into a different color just to give me a little spruce, and this one is just really, really pretty. So I love that during the summertime. NARS Douceur, I don't think anyone can go wrong with that. I think it's very pretty. I think it's very complimentary on a lot of skin tones. It might not show up on darker skin tones, but more fair to medium skin, I think you'll get this as a very nice, natural blush. It really is just a very natural blush. So this is perfect, I think, for anyone who's really like I said, light, fair to medium. On the darker side, I think you might not get anything at all. You might get a little bit of a sheen. But still, Douceur is just a really, really nice color and good to have. Another one of my favorites that I loved using during the summer is the Chanel Rose Ecrine. It is number 68. I love this, and I love the smell. I didn't discuss the smells with any of them because I don't think any of them smell as pretty as Chanel. It has that rose scent, which typically I don't like. I only like the smell of real rose flowers. I don't like any rose scented stuff, but this one does remind me of it. But Rose Ecrine is just a very, very pretty color. So I use this a lot during the summertime, and I really, really enjoyed it. And I think Chanel blushes are really, really worth it too. A favorite of mine that will make you look perky and awake and that beautiful flushed kind of look is Luminoso. You can't go wrong with Luminoso. You really can't. It's so worth the money. I mean, it's, what is it? This is all of $8 and totally, totally worth it. I think everyone is familiar with it, and it's just a very, very pretty peachy color. I love that. Two colors out of here I used a lot during the summer. I have some I still have to depot. They're cream ones, and that's just a hassle. Is Pink Cult by MAC. Again, reminds me of Douceur. Very light, very, very natural. And this one here, it's Full of Joy. I couldn't remember that on vacation. Full of Joy really gives me a very different look. It gives me a beautiful highlighted look, but in kind of a very soft lilac kind of way. It's really weird. You got to really watch what makeup you pair up with Full of Joy, but Full of Joy is just a very, very pretty color. I love that. Now my lighting again is always questionable. It's coming up very, very light here, but if you're familiar with it, you know what I mean, and that's Pink Cult. So those two I love, but I think out of the two, I would say Full of Joy is my favorite out of these two. You could see the lilac undertones there. Just a beautiful, beautiful color. And then we're coming up on my my last, no, actually, yeah, it is my last product. It's this product I got last year during the holidays when Sephora ran this this limited edition blush set and bronzer set from NARS, and it's called the Dammari or Dammari. I don't know how it's ever been pronounced. It's right there. And I love this, and I thought this was a really great thing to have, and I thought when I bought this it would be perfect for travel because you do have several blushes available to you. You have a bronzer and you have a highlight. I never have taken it with me anywhere on vacation, but I will say that it really does give you a nice array of colors. So this one here is Desire. I really want to start using Desire more in a very light-handed way. It's not so much a fall color, but maybe adding it to something that might be a little too dark, I can come up with something really nice. But I've been using Sin lately, and I really, really love Sin. And these two are Super Orgasm and Orgasm. And this is Albatross, of course, and Casino. But the one I used a lot, mostly during this past summer, has been Sin. I really have liked Sin. Another one that's a close dupe to this is NYX's Raisin. But I really have enjoyed Sin as of late, and it's just a beautiful color, and I'm going to get some good use out of this in the fall too. So Sin is a really great color. So anyway, that's it, guys. Those are my favorite cheek products that I've been using lately, obviously during this past summer, and I wanted to let you guys know, just in case you're on the fence about any of these colors, Luminoso definitely can take you into the fall. Don't be afraid of its peachiness now. I just think it's just a very pretty natural color on a lot of people, despite the fact that you see peach when you look at it. I think you can get a lot of wear out of this. It really always depends on what your kind of look that you're going for anyway. You could be the type of person that really only just wants a flush cheek and a little bit of eyeliner and you're good to go. So I really do recommend all of these products, but drugstore wise, the only three actually that I have to show you are these products from the drugstore, along with Becca, because that's where I've gotten this. These are all really very affordable. Well, Becca's a little bit more of a high-end drugstore. Like I said, it is a little bit pricey for a drugstore, but it's totally worth it. It's got a really good formulation. Oh, that's the one thing I didn't talk about with any of these. Formulation on all of them are really, really good. Otherwise, I wouldn't have used them during the summertime. Really very pleased with them. I'm losing my voice. But the Milani, too. Excellent. So if you are looking for more of a drugstore, because I like to throw those drugstore options out there and not always have everything be high-end, because some people just don't want to spend the money on something that's just a blush. So I wanted to just bring these to your attention one more time. But anyway, so I hope you enjoyed this video, guys, on the colors that I like to use during the summer or for cheek products going forward. And I do anticipate still using the Rose Ecrine and the Dior Rose Diamond, so a lot of them are still pretty versatile for the upcoming cooler weather. So I hope you enjoyed this video, guys, and I'll see you very soon. Bye!